What is up everyone, Garden of One here. So, welcome to Sword Art Online, and if you watched my previous episode, you would have a good understanding this new little toy I have gotten by using every single material I have ever owned in Sword Art Online. If I go to items right now, and if I go to other or anything like that, these are the only two I have because I just went and fought some things outside. You would understand why if you watch the previous episode, because I made a beautiful, beautiful weapon. And when I say beautiful, I mean, wow, it is sexy. Anyway, you guys will understand soon enough because I'm about to go kill a boss. But like that. Okay, I'm gonna solo this one. Okay, I'm going to either solo it or grab Asuna to help me fight in this battle. Otherwise, you know, someone else might try claim the... what's it called? The item at the end. Okay, let's get this meeting underway. Okay, I think it's the same thing as she's saying. Normal types of stuff. Team up with Asuna. Fight alone. Actually, I'll team up with Asuna, yeah. Should I ask Asuna to join me in this battle? Begin boss battle. I think I'll choose Klein next time. You know, buddies fighting a war together type thing. We're going to divide things up and watch tactics is going to do. Yeah, this is it. It doesn't help that I didn't listen to anything she just said. Yeah, put it this way, she is now the new leader of the Knights of the Blood Oath, along with Kirito, but Kirito doesn't care for Spotlight or anything like that, because he doesn't exactly have the greatest reputation either. Kind of. People admire him, but most people hate him, because remember, if you're good at something, people hate you for it. So yeah. Wow, still faces. We're about to pull off a heist! Okay. Okay. We can do this. Warm up the hands. Warm up the hands. Oh shit, warm up the hands some more. Warm them up. Oh, that sword. Oh, that monster. I have to fight that. No, this is not gonna end well. Oh, what am I saying? This is like fighting any other random monster. As long as it's not like that one where I couldn't hit it no matter what. Okay, so it looks like each leg has its own individual health bar. Okay, didn't want to open that. Okay, we're going to jump to the side. We're going to then... yeah, okay, it didn't look like it did much at all. I don't know how to stun the enemy. I'm pretty sure you know this. Alright, we can't allow anyone to be killed. That's something I will not allow. Yeah, look at me. Let me draw all your aggro. And I'd like to see you try kill me, bud. Nice try. I got my health back. If this thing dares to almost kill Asuna, I'm gonna somehow make Kirito go into like rage mode. Okay, when is it going to attack? Fine, if you want to attack, I will. I love how everyone's just standing around. They are truly leaving it just up to me. There we go. Alright, now let's get a little bit of an area damage. Hopefully it destroys some of the legs, or not. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, nice. Nice. You think that's gonna hurt me? Okay, so everyone else is at least helping again. Because apparently before they're like, nah, there's no need. Use a sword skill. Very well, I'll use my strongest. When I'm able to again, I will. There we go. Alright, so he's almost done. Okay. There we go. This new sword, I'm more than sure, is helping immensely, considering it does about 200% more damage than the last one. Has better, I don't know, area damage and slicing or whatever. It's interesting. If I made that sword with certain materials, will it still have... I don't know. I'm just thinking. Like, is there a reason why the coloration ended up like that? Is because more powerful attacks incoming. Okay. All right. Let's just focus on this. I think I'll nicely dodge. Really? I just kind of walked. I didn't even properly try dodge. that time. But you know, whatever. Alright, so we're just going to like engage attack after attack, then we're going to try and move. Get a little bit of a distance. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do that. I still remember we did damage to its leg in the start. So does that mean we can destroy one of its legs slowing it down? It does less damage then, because it can't use that leg. Also, am I poisoned? Pretty sure I am. Does this thing's health ever go down? There we go, that's what I like to see. Too bad, pretty much none of my shots actually hit there. Alright, everyone's still alive. No one's dead. That's good. So I'm getting what I need here. Alright, he's now gone into yellow stage, which means he's now in half health. Oh, I'm about to die. No, dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're starting to really get into action. Oh, that's interesting. So if I'm in the middle of an attack, a skill, then I can actually switch with her still. Okay, Asuna's health is fine. Everyone's health is fine. That's good. I still don't know how to use that SP thing. But, you know, as long as I get to use these actual skills, then it's fine. Alright, I'm going to use the sword skill. Here we are. That's what I like to see. Okay, so we're going to use that one. Okay, so it seems like whenever I use Q for whenever Asuna asks for a sword skill, that seems to be the one that allows us to do that combination thing like that before. The other ones doesn't have the same effect. It's called a skill chain instead of the other thing. Alright, that's interesting. There's a red circle around here. Oh, red circle means I have all the things. Okay, so, do this. Okay, this thing's gone into red form. It's going to do area damage now. We need to be ready. It's probably also going to throw a very powerful attack at us. This is basic, I don't know, boss fighting stuff. We're just going to watch out for that. Okay, going to get up close. Oh my word, did everyone use that skill like that as well? I could have sworn as soon as Asuna asked me to use a skill... oh, switch. It actually seems to be working very well here. Okay, health is fine, everyone's okay. And this monster, I think, is glitched. I properly think he's glitched. Good job. Good job, everyone. That was, oh my word. It said dead. Defeat the Crystal Claw. It said dead in red, and I was like, oh no. And then it says 0, so I'm like, oh, that's fine. So we killed him in 6 minutes and 17 seconds. I don't know if any of you actually decided to last that long while watching this, so well done then. MVP, me. Last attack, me, apparently. Last time MVP was me, and the last attack was Asuna. So as long as it's within my group, that's good. And we got A rank again. That is good. We're doing well. All right. That last fight was pretty tough. It actually was, to be honest. I almost died there. All right, just one more push, and then I can activate the way to the next floor. All right. So I wonder if it's going to start a cutscene or if I can actually end the episode after this. I seem to be making a little bit of short episodes, but... That is a amazing place. I would love to live in a place like that. The mountains kind of like cover through the top there, and then there's just so much forest around you. It's perfect for falconry and hunting and stuff like that. If you decide you want to do a little bit of skydiving or whatever, just grab a parachute, jump off that mountain. Good for hiking. That would be amazing. Oh my word. Anyway, let's continue. Thanks, you've earned a break. Let's head back to the Ark Sophia and prepare for the next battle. But not before we've had some rest. We've done enough for today. Let's go, Asuna. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's loading. I was wondering what the hell's going on there.
ねえねえキリト君、下の酒場で期間限定のメニューが出てるらしいよ。見に行ってみない？
Yeah, why not? Okay, let's continue this. Whoa, that sounds interesting. Sure, let's check it out. Oh no, it's gonna be. It's gonna be like cake or coffee or something.
NPC レストランにしては本格的じゃない。
Isn't this Agil's place still?
これ美味しい。
Isn't this Agil's place still? Oh, not. Was Agil just working there? Well, you know what you're talking about, Asuna. What was that again? Well, you know you're talking. Okay.
キノコのクリームパスタだよ。一口食べてみる？
That actually does sound great. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, but when it comes to like on chicken schnitzels or stuff like that, or in some burgers, it's quite nice. It is. Are you sure? Alright, I guess I'll try it out.
キリト君の一口もらっちゃおう。
Oh, she is such a little devil. And she's just so sweet. And now we got an indirect kiss. And if Silica walked past and said, I did that too, Asuna would literally reach across the table and stab me in the chest. Munch, munch, munch. Wow, that's really
キ
something.
リト君のも美味しい。限定メニューと言わず、ずっと置いてくれないかな。
To permanently put it in on the menu. Talk to Agil. He might actually be able to find a way to make that himself. Because he should be working on his cooking skill for his restaurant. Not just that. What if you order a bunch? It would have an expiry date, but depending on what's in it, when would that be? Because you might actually be able to like get that and freeze it, and you can have it for a couple months in your freezer if you do have that. But then again, I don't know how any of this works. And I also realized they have now lost. I just realized now. Just remember when we got to floor 77, like as soon as we started the game, we went to the next floor. Sorry, floor 76. They said they couldn't go to any of the lower floors. That means they lost. Asuna lost her house nearby the water that cost about 4. I think she actually said 10 million or something like that. 4 to 10 million, 3 to 10 million. And then that log cabin where they technically met Yui, that's their place they love most, and lost it as well. Can I have another bite? It's hard to resist.
どうぞ食べて。
She is just so sweet. I'm going to move this one headset bit to the side so I can at least hear the room around me, so I don't feel like I'm shouting too much. It does screw up with the recording quite a bit.
仲いいですね。当然といえば当然ですけど。
And the jealousy continues. This is actually, I love this. The personalities behind all of them, they actually seem like they care, and they actually seem like they seem more like the anime versions of them, where they get actual jealous, or they actually like happy to see you and stuff like that. When in number 2, it doesn't seem like that. It's very plain. It's like, oh, Kirito's back, yeah. And this one's like, yeah, Kirito's back, fuck yeah. But yeah. And number 2, they worked more on the fighting, and this one they worked more on the characters themselves. It's amazing.
ずいぶんとまあ見せつけてくれるわよね。
Yeah, no, they're not exactly rubbing it in their nose. It's just the fact that, you know, they're dating. They love each other. That's the point. And then all of you are just jelly, like I usually am.
見ているこっちが恥ずかしくなるわね。
Really? I feel like I should have a shower or something. Really? Is it really that like horrible for you to see?
アスナさんとキリト君っていつもあんな感じなんですか？
Wait until you hear the answer. She's not gonna be happy.
まああんな感じといえばあんな感じかな。
Which is funny because, well, we are married, which you all know. So it's interesting that you're still trying. You all clearly don't care for Asuna's heart or opinion or anything like that, or respect for her. Also, we are married. And yet I can't hold her hand until quite recently when I, you know, kind of got closer to her. And yet we technically have a daughter. So yeah.
へえ、まるで恋人同士みたいですね。
We're married. Of course. I mean, oh, yeah, that's fine. People get married because they don't care about each other. That's logical, don't you think? Yeah, no. Asuna and Kirito are together. They're married because they couldn't care less about each other. No, they love each other. That's why they're married. They fucking just went to war, fighting by each other's side and crap like that. But oh, no, it's fine. You know, bugger all of you.
ああ、結婚してますしね。
Yeah, thank goodness Silica finally said it. I was actually surprised no one said that by now. I actually thought that they weren't all of a sudden. For some reason, the plot just changed and they're no longer. I want to see what Leafa says if she actually knows. Oh my word, she didn't know.
私も初めて聞いたときは衝撃を受けました。
Yep.
結婚ね。
And this isn't one of those normal in-game marriages. This is pretty much an official thing. They should actually carry whoever married whoever in this game. They should be carrying over to real life. Because you think about it, that became their world. That was their world. And now that they've gone back, it doesn't change who they were. So I don't know. You guys can think about that, but yeah.
何？あんたもショックを受けちゃった。別にお兄ちゃんじゃなくて、キリト君がゲームの中で誰と結婚しようが、私には関係ないし。
Notice how she says free to marry whoever he wants in the game. Interesting. Okay.
おお、動揺しとる。パパとママは相思相愛ですよ。子供の私が保証します。
Oh my word, I don't think Leafa understands that that's her daughter. Oh my word. Oh my shit, what is Leafa going to say when she realizes Yui's their daughter? Is she actually going to think they did something and then somehow Yui came out? I mean, this will be interesting. And I love these moments. They're just so random, hilarious, and yeah, it's just awesome. Because it actually makes me feel like they care for me, because I'm Kirito in this, but then I realize they don't, and also they're not real, so... Okay, let's continue. Oh my word. This is brilliant. How did she not know till now? Technically, I mean, I may have gotten through the floors very quickly. I mean, roughly in about 2 hours or so. But in that game, that would have been like, what, a couple months? But okay. And yet you all still try go for Kirito. That will not change any of their minds. He's married and has a daughter, and yet all of them still try. I mean, wow. I mean, that makes sense as a couple. Two people of around the same level. That does make sense. They obviously they met each other thanks to that, and then they created the ultimate bond through it. So, it's not just the fact that they fight by each other's side, it's also the fact that they do care for each other. You in Sword Art Online right now. Well, you was okay, no, she means in the past, I guess. This is sad. Not just that, how many people are playing fucking CSGO all of a sudden? I mean, little things are popping up on the side. This guy's playing CSGO. I'm like, really? I don't care. I need to kind of fix that then. But I was with my brother back in the hospital, watching over having a hospital bed. Okay. If you think about it, they're actually assholes. They're waiting for them to break up and they're hoping to get in between them or just take Kirito away from Asuna. They don't actually care for Asuna's feelings or have any respect for her if they're doing something like that. No, actually, like, really? That's horrible. What the hell? I don't know what to think about this, to be honest. Oh my shit! Who knew the calmest and sweetest, probably female in the entire Sword Art Online thing has now just turned to the dark side, has now just decided, that's it, this will end. Oh my shit. Yeah, I know, I'm also surprised. Okay, did she stomp her foot back there? She has really turned to, she went from like passive to immediately like hectic aggressive. Well, she technically did think that she was having an affair with Kirito, so, you know. I think her hormones are going, and now she's like, he's mine, and then Asuna's going to be like, I sense danger. And that thing on her hair is going to go, and stuff like that. Bakchas. You drank bakchas juice, didn't you? Is that an actual thing? Bakchas. If that is an actual thing, please let me know, guys, because I have no clue in hell, and because that might be like soya milk. It has a certain thing in it that actually affects females and males, actually. I think it was estrogen or something like that. It affects your brain, and it does make you a little bit more hormonal and annoying and stuff like that. So yeah, is that like that, or is bakchas even real, or are they just making something up that's in game? So did Yui hear Silica say, I will not accept that then? And what is Yui gonna say? This is one of those things where they just leave Yui, that type of character, out as if it doesn't exist, so that there can be a different type of ship. Right now, that what they're trying to say is later on in the game, you can marry someone within it, but then you have to kind of, you know, you have to choose. So they're giving you a choice. They're starting to make everyone really start pushing for it, so that once that marriage quest does come up, you can choose anyone instead of just being forced to choose Asuna, because other people don't like Asuna, which they're fucking stupid. You guys are stupid if you don't like Asuna. But yeah. Alright. That is a major screw up. They should actually, oh wait, it's an NPC that's apparently in charge in Egiel's place now, so whatever. She is just so cute that she just went from passive to immediately aggressive, but it's like little cute aggressive, it's like almost switched to tsundere mode, but it's, you just couldn't care less. Also, you don't say. Wait, floor 76. No, that's right, we're on floor 78 now. We just defeated floor 77's boss. Why are we on this floor? Why aren't we going up? There'd be better, there's better materials up top there, better weapons, better foods most likely. Obviously things are going to be a hell of a lot more expensive. I mean, all of a sudden we're going to be paying from 3 million just to make one sword, which we did already with Liz. We're probably going to be paying about 6-7 million then, and we only really have about 4. This is actually adorable. This is truly adorable. Who knew the sweetest, she's like the last one anyone ever expect to turn on you, and she just turned. You know it's bad when the nice ones turn. Oh man, this is truly is adorable. It's like watching a little chihuahua try to pick a fight with a giant bull, or like a friggin' bulldog or something, or a Great Dane. It's like yep, and the Great Dane looks down. It's like, what the hell? That's not gonna end well. This is I think Silica might be taking a little bit too far. They really don't care for Asuna's opinion. I mean, they really don't care about or respect Asuna if they're doing this. They're trying to take Kirito away from her. Think of it like this. You have your girlfriend, and then all of a sudden your best friends are trying to take your girlfriend away from you. Or if there's any females that are for some reason watching this, hi, because, well, I don't ever see any females watching my videos. I think I've kind of set the standard to kind of males, no offense, I guess, or something like that. Anyway, so it's as if a female's watching this and then she sees it as, okay, so what if someone tries to take her boyfriend away? So all of her female friends try to take her boyfriend away from her. Think of it like that. I mean, it really is a dick move. Yo, my eyes are also wide. I think you all need to drink that juice that pretty much makes you drunk, and then you all go and give me a drunk episode, because it's gonna be freaking hilarious then. Okay, so it's still going. She's blushing. How did it go? Was she upset that Kirito was cheating on Asuna with the pasta? I agree. I should have taken that pasta away from them and eaten it myself and watched them. I think that actually calmed her down, actually. They're both far too dense. Not just that, Kirito has the highest detective skill, most likely also the highest like anti-detective skill. So he can like observe anyone and grab any information he wants from them. And he can also stop others from observing him and grabbing the information they want from him. Also, he's Kirito. And Asuna's Asuna, so... Even if you did like, I don't know, somehow start any type of fight in any means, they are all at literally like 20 levels above you. No matter what you do, it's hopeless. That's an MMORPG right there. If someone's 20 levels above you and they actually want to give you a good fight, you will not win. Unless, no, in a game like this, you will not win. You will have to have spec'd into the exact perfect things to maybe bring the guy close to his knees. But, no. It's true. It's kind of true though. Lots of females nowadays are sleeping around just for the pure fun of it. In my old school, a lot of the females literally said they sleep around with men because they feel like it's their job. I said don't, because that, you know, be respectable. Find your husband, find one you want to marry, and then stay by him. Don't even sleep with him until you're married. I mean, come on. But whatever. But this is also hilarious. She kind of like singles all the others out, thinking she can win. All of a sudden, she comes back, she's like, "All right, we need to stick together. The enemy's too stupid." I still don't know how to feel about this. Does Yui know what's going on here, or is she as dense as the others? I'm more than sure she can like see the love programming or something throughout them. Alright, so I think that's that. That's not that. Phew, finally a chance to take a break. Okay. Oh yes, that's right, Kirito's name's Kazuto. Not just that, guys, I need to end the episode, if you wouldn't mind. Soooo? What's the matter? Can't you sleep? I'm ending this episode here, guys. I don't want to make these things too long, because then none of you really watch them. Hope you've all enjoyed. Please subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.